Hello and welcome to my gardening journey, and welcome back to those who have come from another video or a returning subscriber. If you're new, please like and subscribe, it really does help this channel out. So today I'm looking to try and tidy up my veg patch and some of my flower beds ready for winter and try and harvest some of the things that I've got left over. There are still some things that you can put out into the garden this time of the year, and I should be showing you some of those later on in the video. So to start with, I'm going to harvest the last of the tomatoes. I've done really well this year, even though they've ripened a bit later than usual. The weather has been really good during February and October, so I've got plenty that I can still pick. So I'm going to do that now, and then I'm going to retire those tomato plants that have done so well. I've taken off all of the ripe fruit that's still edible and taken those into the house. I'm now left with either immature fruit or overripe split fruit. I'm going to cut all of those off and bin them because I don't want those fruit to get into the compost. That means their seeds will just get in there and I'll have lots and lots of little tomato plants where I don't want them. But now I need to get rid of the vines and make sure they're all nicely tucked away into the compost and breaking down for next year. Left as many flowers as I possibly can, as long as I possibly can, for insects to feed on before winter comes. It's been really warm throughout September and really this early October as well, but I need to start cutting them down. The ones I want to cut at the moment are lavender, which have been really good for bees, and my sunflowers. The sunflower trunk is so thick that I need to use something like a multi-tool to cut through it. I don't have any shears or anything that's good enough and strong enough to get through them. But I'm just going to do those now quickly and cut off the heads, see if I can save any of the seeds, and then compost the rest of it. Before I start cutting back my lavender bushes and giving them a trim back for this year, I wanted to make sure I take some cuttings from this year's growth. That way I can produce more plants from the ones that I've already got and do it for pretty much free. To take these cuttings, I'm just going to take a little bit of the new growth, around about, let's say, 4 to 6 inches. Now I've got all of my cuttings, I'm just going to strip each of them down so there's only around about half the stalk with leaves and half of it will be completely bare. It's the half that's bare will end up in the compost where it will start to root from. Done, I'm just going to fill up my pot with general purpose compost. What I'm going to do is take each of the prepared lavender stalks and I'm just going to push them in down the side all the way down to the first leaf, and I'm going to just leave a couple of centimeters between each one, just give it a little bit of space to start to grow its roots. I'm going to give these a really good watering. Now that's all been watered, it's time to construct a mini greenhouse for it so that it doesn't lose all of its moisture. We need the moisture to help it start to root. So I've got a smaller one here just to demonstrate on, because unfortunately I've run out of big sandwich bags. And what you're after is sandwich bags such as this, and all we're going to do is cut off the corner of it so that we can get some airflow if necessary. and then just to do it up. If you've got one of those slidey lock ones, then that would be perfect. But now we've got that becomes its own little tent, and we'll put it to one side and let it do its thing. The sun is going down now, and I just wanted to show you one more thing that we can do this time of the year, and that is getting some lettuce into the ground. If you sowed it a few weeks ago, hopefully it's big enough now to transplant into the bed, and that's what I've done off camera. I'll just quickly show you that. But in the meantime, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.
It's the coldest hand that run down this land where the ocean lands. It's the tallest sound, the damn smallest crowd, but their hearts break loud. Far from ever feeling lost with me, I'll push you back towards land and sea. They're going down for love, and love is free.